North Wikesburo Speedway is back in business, and NASCAR's Canadian Series, Pinty's, it still remains the new sponsors, still remains the sponsor for the NASCAR Canadian Series, and I'm gonna give you guys my Bristol Dirt predictions for tomorrow's race. Let's get started. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the NASCAR. Today, we're going to be discussing a few things today. We're going to be discussing, it's thundering outside. It was sunny this morning. Now it's turning to Mother Nature. So, yeah. So let's start off with big news. North Wikesboro will be back. They won't be running any of the. They won't be running trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. But what I'm hearing is they're going back to grassroots racing. For example, like late models, or they're turning it back into dirt. They're turning it into dirt racing in October, I heard. So it's gonna be. I think there's gonna be stocks. I think there's gonna be super late models, dirt series coming to North Wikesboro, and that renewal, the revival of the track is just gonna be. It just feels it's gonna feel good for all NASCAR fans, and it's just gonna feel good for those who missed North Wilkesboro Speedway, and it's gonna return. So I'm happy for all y'all who missed Wilkesboro Speedway that it's finally coming to go back. Me personally, I never watched a North Wilkesboro race before, so it's gonna be probably I think it's probably gonna have the same type of racing as Martinsville, so or Five Flags Speedway, which I really hope NASCAR comes to Five Flags Speedway. I know the ARCA series does. I know the SRX is coming in June. That race I'll definitely be watching, even though I'll be in New York at the time, upstate New York for 3 weeks in June. So, yeah, that's so my thoughts on this is I'm actually very excited that North Wilkesboro is coming back. Well, I don't know much about North Wilkesboro because I'm not really much of a NASCAR history kind of person. So I'm more of a modern day NASCAR person. So yeah. So I'm pretty darn. I hope that North Wilkesboro is gonna have some good racing. I know they're gonna repave it next year. So yeah, probably because the surface is basically pretty much worn out at this point. NASCAR really hasn't raced there since 1996. So been like what almost over 20 years since cars have been on that asphalt. Which, good grief, that's a long. That was a while. So yeah, I'm pretty darn excited that North Wilkesboro will be coming back. So thumbs up for any of you North Wilkesboro fans. So next up, we'll have a little bit of an announcement. The NASCAR Canada series, Pinty's will still be the series sponsor. So for all you Canadian fans out there, the Pinty's will still be the sponsors for the events. So yeah, I just want to let you know on that. Thumbs up, just a quick little announcement. And now it's time for me to talk about my Bristol Dirt predictions. So I've seen the heat races. I've seen heats 2, 3, and 4. I haven't seen heat 1 yet, but Cole Custer won the pole, which is a surprising winner. We have drivers that we usually see up front basically go towards the back. I think this next gen car really does at these kinds of tracks. Like we've seen Ross Chastain go into the back, Kevin Harvick, Eric Almirola. He basically didn't have a good car. And Denny Hamlin, he had a fast car. He had the fastest car in practice, but he and Austin Dillon got together in heat number 3, and that cost Hamlin to have. I don't know what happened to Hamlin's car. It just absolutely absolutely went wrong, and luckily Hamlin didn't get wrecked. But yeah, like he's going to be very back in the field. He's gonna have quite a hard time going up towards the front, which Hamlin's only top 10 of the season so far is currently Richmond, and that's the race he won at. At this point, Denny Hamlin's currently having an Eric Almirola 2021 season so far. That's basically how I summed up Denny Hamlin's season so far this year, having an Eric Almirola type of season from last year. So yeah, hope you guys get that. Now let's talk about my who I think will win the Bristol Dirt Race tomorrow. Obviously, I did watch the last year's race, and you guys know I was not happy with Logano winning that race. I was not happy at all that Logano won. I was not really happy at all. And especially another guy I don't like, Stenhouse, finished second. That made me even more upset. So yeah, I didn't like the fact that Logano won. But the racing was entertaining. It wasn't bad. It was like an average 5 out of 10. But I really wanted NASCAR to be back on Bristol for Bristol Dirt, but I didn't. I didn't like the winner, Joey Logano, which I hope he doesn't win again this year. As you guys know, he's going to be in the trucks, which I won't be as mad as if he wins in the Cup race, but Cup leeches, man, I'm just not really a big fan of Cup leeches. So, yeah. Not the driver, if anyone, but if it's only a one-off race, I can deal with it, but don't do what Kyle Busch does. I just don't like it when what Kyle Busch does. I'm just telling you guys my opinion there. So, yeah. So that's basically it for this dirt race for production. So, and my winner, who do you think I will win the Bristol dirt race? I'm thinking it's going to be a driver that's been very good on dirt. I watched the heat races, and I think Christopher Bell is going to get his first win of the season at Bristol Dirt. He's my pick to win tomorrow. Hopefully he gets it done. And so yeah. The truck race is just about to start here, so I'm going to go ahead and watch the trucks race on dirt. So yeah, who do you guys think will win at Bristol tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out, y'all.